Hi everyone, let's explore machine learning, teaching computers to learn from data so they can make smart guesses and find patterns on their own. We will see how they predict, like guessing what you will like, find patterns, like grouping similar things together, learn from examples just like we do. So, there are mainly three types of machine learning algorithms. Supervised learning. Think of it like learning from a teacher. That is, the model which is trained on the labeled data. Unsupervised learning. Think of it like by exploring on our own model, which find patterns in the unlabeled data. Reinforcement learning. By trying things out, they learn from rewards and mistakes. Let's have a look into supervised learning. So, as discussed, supervised learning means the model is trained on the labeled data, learning to map inputs, that is, features, to the output labels. So, here we will be going through logistic regression model, a type of supervised learning, and we will be using the classic example of iris dataset for the code walkthrough. In the first cell, we have imported the required libraries such as NumPy for dealing with numbers like tables of data. We have imported pandas for organizing data into tables, library for making graphs, Cmon for making nice looking graphs, sklearn.linear model. We have imported the logistic regression model which we will be using, and we have loaded the iris dataset, and we have imported the test train split for splitting the training and the testing datasets. Next, we have imported classification report and confusion metrics from sklearn for checking how well the model did. And this is a line it is used to making the graph a bit nicer. Next, we load the iris dataset and we take the flower measurement features. We use only the first two for easier graphing and stores them in X. Here we store the species labels, what we are trying to predict, and store them in Y. And then we create a data frame with the measurements, and we create a column named as species to store the specific label results, and then we show the output. So here is the first 5 rows, so we can see the labels and the features here. Next, we visualize the data using matplot library. So this we are creating a figure, and using the X label we are giving the feature names, sepal length, sepal width, and the Y plot, and then we are visualizing the data. So here the dot represents each species of the flowers. So you can have a look at this graph. Next, we train the logistic regression model. Before that, we have to split the data. So we use this library to split the data, and we call the model and we iterate it. And this means we are using the 20% of the data for testing. And then we evaluate the model, get the prediction, show the confusion matrix, and print the classification report. It prints a report with details on how well the models classified each species, precision, recall, all those details. And then we visualize the decision boundary. So this is a more complex visualization. It creates a background color plot showing the regions where the model predicts each species. It then overlays the original data points. This helps to see how the model is separating the different species. So you can have a look. So here, this is the code for the decision boundary visualization.